We are at the Oval for the exhibition match between Namibia and Australia. So Jim Maxwell is with me in the commentary box for this game. So let's take a look at the teams. Namibia are about to start their innings. Lehman is in pursuit. There's the first runs of the day for Namibia. Gilchrist, after that one, there should be some runs here. Fielded down at fine leg by Gilchrist. They've turned that into two, that's good running. Hit straight to a fielder. Karg facing. Hit straight at Martin. McGrath to bowl to Karg. Karg facing. Hogg is chasing that one. Well played, but the fielder will cut that one off. Collected by Hogg. Two runs to Karg. That over cost 5 runs.
Namibia will be looking to take full advantage of the early fielding restrictions by scoring some quick runs.
Berger waiting at the striker's end. Hogg is after it. Flicked off his legs. A couple there to Berger. Four wides to Namibia.
The poor wicketkeeper had no chance with that, it was so wide.
Berger waiting at the striker's end. A single to Berger. Stopped in the covers. Lee to Karg. Stopped by Ponting. Karg facing. Gilchrist is in pursuit, turned off his hips. The sweeper picks up. That's 2 more runs on the board and the end of the over.
Namibia have set the wheels in motion in this innings. Now they just need to find the accelerator.
Hit straight at Lee. McGrath at the start of his run-up. Simons is after it. He's got it into the gap. Berger has said no to another run. Stopped by Martin. Karg waiting at the striker's end. That's through the gap, and it'll go for 4. Picked up very early by Karg.
It's tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this, as there really is no margin for error.
McGrath continues. McGrath to Karg. Hit straight to a fielder. 3 runs came from that over.
Namibia just look content at the moment to bat through at this kind of rate.
Stopped by Ponting. Lee continues. Gilchrist is chasing that one, flicked away nicely. Fielded down at fine leg by Gilchrist. They've turned that into 2, that's good running. Gilchrist is after that one. Well, that's found the gap in the field. Gilchrist doing the fielding. Two more to Berger. Lee continues. There it goes. He's gone over the top with that, and it looks like 4 runs. That was sweetly timed.
He picked it up nicely, and it's got him 4.
Berger facing. Eight runs came from that over for Namibia.
This run rate is suiting them just fine for the minute, but the captain will be thinking about it, I'm sure.
McGrath continues. McGrath to bowl to Karg. Hit straight to a fielder. Karg waiting at the striker's end. Bevan is after that one. One more to Karg. Gilchrist is in pursuit. Turn down to fine leg. Fielded down at fine leg by Gilchrist. That's 2 more runs on the board. That's in the air, but it's 4 runs. Well, he's given himself room and hit a glorious shot.
He really needs to concentrate on line and length right now to keep the runs down.
15 overs are left for Namibia. Lee is not impressed.
The bowler needs to avoid giving away boundaries, so he must keep it tight.
Karg waiting at the striker's end. There's just one there. Lee continues. Stopped in the covers. Lee to Berger. Lee to Berger. It's straight at Simons. Lee continues. Stopped in the covers. 5 runs came from that over by Lee. Gilchrist is chasing that one, turned off his hips. Fielded down at fine leg by Gilchrist. 2 runs to Karg. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. Just 1 run. Hit straight to a fielder. Berger waiting at the striker's end. Stopped by Bevan. McGrath to Berger. Berger waiting at the striker's end. Hit straight at Simons. The bowling figures for McGrath: 4 overs, 0 maidens, none for 20.
The key will be to try to bat out the innings while progressively lifting the current run rate.
Gilchrist is after it. It's beaten the fielder, but it won't go all the way. Fielded by Gilchrist. Two more for Karg. One more for Karg. Stopped in the covers. Lee continues. That's cleared the infield. The 50 is up for Namibia.
Well, he just got away with it. Risky shot. I'd recommend keeping the ball on the ground at this stage.
Namibia will be pleased with the start to the innings. Gilchrist is chasing that one. Flicked down to fine leg. Gilchrist cuts that off. That takes the partnership between these two batsmen past 51. It's been great entertainment for this crowd. Simons is not going to reach that. Berger very quickly onto that one.
Cracking shot. The secret there was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play the shot.
That over cost 13 runs. There should be some runs here. He's got onto that one. Super shot by Karg.
Magnificent shot. The on drive is one of the hardest shots to play, and he is one of the great exponents of it.
Gillespie to Karg. Karg waiting at the striker's end. Karg facing. Gillespie to bowl to Karg. McGrath is after that one.
Yeah.
A single to Karg. 5 runs were picked up from that over by Karg. Karg waiting at the striker's end. Hogg to Karg. Hogg to Karg. Hit straight at Gilchrist. Karg waiting at the striker's end. Karg facing. Steered expertly into the gap. Well, that's going to reach the boundary.
That was good batting. He picked his spot, didn't try to smash it, just stroked it through the gap.
And the end of the over. Gillespie to bowl to Berger. Gillespie continues. Stopped in the covers. Gillespie to Berger. Hit straight to a fielder. Berger waiting at the striker's end. Stopped by Simons. Gillespie continues. McGrath is after it, flicked off his legs. One run to Berger. 9 overs are left in the innings.
Namibia are plodding along at a steady rate here, but will eventually shift up a gear, you'd think.
Hit straight at Gilchrist. Hogg to bowl to Berger. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Hogg. That was 6 all the way.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about it. There might be a little bit more in the next one.
Hogg to bowl to Berger. Hogg continues.
Total misjudgment there. He was off balance as he went to take it.
Hogg continues. McGrath is in pursuit, turned off his hips. There's just one there. 8 overs are left for Namibia.
This run rate is suiting them just fine for the minute, but the captain will be thinking about it, I'm sure.
4 wides to Namibia.
That was a very poor delivery. The keeper couldn't get near it.
Gillespie to Berger.
Oh dear, that's a terrible misfield. More runs to the batting team.
A beauty and 4 runs. That was excellent footwork.
The bowler didn't do too much wrong there. It was just an excellent shot.
Gillespie to bowl to Berger. Another run to Berger. Four wides to Namibia.
The poor wicketkeeper had no chance with that. It was so wide.
Karg waiting at the striker's end. Great shot by Karg. He placed that superbly.
Well, that was a classic cover drive. A masterful shot, one the spectators loved to see.
Stopped by Hayden. Karg facing. Hit straight to a fielder. Gillespie to Karg. Just one run. Gillespie now has figures of 3 overs, 0 maidens, none for 26.
That was an expensive over for Australia.
Gilchrist is in to shoot, played into the gap. Stopped by Gilchrist. An easy single there to Karg. Another single to Berger. Hogg continues. Hogg to bowl to Karg. Hogg continues. Hit straight to a fielder. Karg facing. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
The umpires are pretty strict on wide deliveries in one-day cricket, so you need to keep the ball pretty straight.
Hayden is chasing that one. That's found the gap in the field. Just one run. 4 runs came from that over for Namibia. Hit straight at Bevan. One more to Karg. Hit straight at Ponting. Gillespie continues. Simons is after it, pushed into the gap. Simons out at long off. That moves the score into 3 figures for Namibia. Yeah, it's beaten the fielder, but it won't go all the way. That brings up the 100 for Namibia. Gillespie with the final ball of his spell. That takes the partnership between these two batsmen past 100. They've batted really well.
The bowlers really need to keep it tight at this stage of the match.
And the end of the over. Hogg to bowl to Karg. Gilchrist is after that one. He just runs that down to third man. Another 2 for Karg. Bevan is in pursuit, pushed into the gap. Bevan out there in the deep. That's 2 more runs on the board. Cleared away with comfort. Hit straight to a fielder. A single to Karg. Hogg to Berger. The score is now 110. Hogg continues. Hayden is chasing that one. Berger just guides the ball down to third man. Fielded by Hayden. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. 4 overs are left in the innings. One run to Karg. He's got it into the gap. Fielded by the man at long on. There's just 1 there. Namibia have taken their total on to 114. Gilchrist is after that one. Steered expertly into the gap. A couple there to Karg. That's cleared the rope. 6 runs. That's his half century, and it's taken him 55 balls.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
Karg facing. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Simons. Karg absolutely smashed that for 6.
Exciting stuff. He took a risk but was well rewarded as the ball disappeared over the fence.
"15 runs came from that over. Berger waiting at the striker's end. Lehman to bowl to Berger. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Lehman.
The straight drive is his favourite shot, and it shows.
Berger waiting at the striker's end. Oh, that's gone a long way.
His straight driving is perfect at times.
Lehman to bowl to Berger. Martin is after it. Expertly held.
The batsman will be kicking himself over that. It wasn't a great shot and he looked to be in good form.
Lehmann gets his first wicket. This was how the innings ended for Berger. Berger scored 63 runs from 55 balls.
I enjoyed watching him bat today. It was a really exciting innings.
Gilchrist is chasing that one. Didn't quite get hold of that one properly. Two runs to Kilda. Bevan is after that one. Safely taken by Bevan.
Well done the fieldsman. He really backed up the bowler's effort.
Lehmann gets his second wicket. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Kilda is making his way back to the pavilion.
Well, it seems like miles back to the pavilion when you've got out cheaply.
14 runs were picked up from that over by Kilda. That's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. Namibia move on to only 50.
Well, he really hit that a long way. Exciting stuff.
That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. Murgatroyd danced down the track and whacked it for 6.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
That was a sharp stumping by the wicket-keeper.
Swift work by the keeper. The batsman was only just out of his ground.
Simons gets his first wicket. This was how the wicket fell. So then, that's the end of Murgatroyd. That's in the stands. 6 runs. He hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
Hogg is in pursuit.
Run.
Hogg out at long off. Three runs to Cotsey.
Good running between the wickets can add those extra few runs to the total that can really make a difference when it comes down to the wire.
Bevan is after it. There'll be runs here. Bevan out at long on. One more for Karg. 21 runs came from that over for Namibia. Karg waiting at the striker's end. Karg waiting at the striker's end. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Lehmann. Lehmann won't like that at all.
What an effortless shot. Brilliant.
And 6.
He really is very good straight down the ground.
Lehmann continues. Lee is chasing that one. And that's out. Caught by Lee.
For those of you watching at home, that's a good example of how to take a catch.
That's the 3rd wicket now for Lehmann. This was the end of the innings for Karg. Karg goes for 73.
He did well out there and didn't let the bowlers get the upper hand at any stage.
There it goes. Simons couldn't quite reach it.
Go!
Berger has said no to another run. The innings. Has ended with the score at 179. Australia are about to start their innings. Australia require 180 to win. Gilchrist facing. Flicked off his legs. There's the first runs of the day for Australia. He's got it into the gap. One run to Hayden. Snyman to Gilchrist. Easy catch.
An early wicket like that can be crucial. Now we'll see how the batting team respond.
Snyman gets his first wicket. This was the end of the innings for Gilchrist. Gilchrist goes for only one. Snyman is coming around the wicket. In the air and gone.
Superb catch. The batsman won't have expected him to hold on to that.
Snyman gets his second wicket. Let's see the action replay of that. That's a duck for Ponting.
He's back in the pavilion with a big round 0 to his name.
A very good over. Only 2 off it in the end. The required run rate is around 9 and over. Comfortably held by Snyman.
Great catch. To use the old saying, catches win matches.
Van Vuren gets his first wicket. This was how the innings ended for Hayden. Australia are 3 down now for 2. Stopped by Snyman. Van Vuren to bowl to Lehmann. He's cleared the infield, 4 runs. That's the first boundary of the innings for Australia.
A bit uppish, but safe enough, 4 runs.
Up and over and 4 runs. Beautifully played.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run scorer for him.
Out!
Too late now, it went straight through the gate.
Van Vuren gets his second wicket. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Australia are 4 down now for 10. Snyman is not going to reach that. Picked up very early by Bevan.
The bowler put that right in his favourite area.
12 runs were picked up from that over by Bevan. The required run rate is around 9 and over.
That's a really good start to the innings by Australia.
Snyman is switching to round the wicket. Snyman at the start of his run-up. That's pierced the leg side field. He's got that away for what looks like 4 runs. He timed that on drive to perfection.
What can I say about that shot? He looks in top form today.
Hit straight to a fielder. Snyman to bowl to Martin. Snyman continues. Martin waiting at the striker's end. Out, he's caught him.
That was a lazy shot. He'll regret that when he sees the replay.
Snyman gets his 3rd wicket. This was the end of the innings for Martin. Martin scored 4 runs from 6 balls.
Well, he didn't get many out there.
Simons facing.
Yeah.
There it goes, right out of the ground. Well, that nearly joined us up here in the commentary box.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Snyman. Simons absolutely smashed that for 6.
He smashed that a long way. Great to watch for the neutral, but the bowler won't be too happy.
And the end of the over. The required run rate is around 8.5 and over. Safely taken by Snyman.
That was a really good effort by the fielder. He did well to cling on to it.
Van Vuren gets his 3rd wicket. We can have a look at that again. Australia is 6 down now for 33.
He wasn't there for very long, as his score shows.
That's a big hit. It's 6. He picked that up beautifully.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about it. There might be a little bit more in the next one.
Hogg facing. Snyman is chasing that one. That really is a suicidal run out.
Australia can't afford that kind of thing. That's throwing wickets away.
This was how the wicket fell. So then, that's the end of Hogg.
Now we're down to 9-10 Jack.
Van Vuren is coming around the wicket. Lee waiting at the striker's end. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Van Vuren. Van Vuren won't like that at all.
What an effortless shot. Brilliant.
Run.
Oh, that's gone a long way. The 50 is up for Australia.
The fielder just watched it. Going.
That over cost 14 runs. The required run rate is around 7.5 and over.
That was an expensive over. He'll need to improve if he wants to stay in the attack.
Snyman has got him.
He didn't even get near that delivery. It totally beat him.
Snyman has taken 4 wickets now. This was how the innings ended for Simons. Simons makes his way back to the dressing room. Snyman continues. Comfortably taken, no worries.
He got into great position to take that catch.
That's 5 wickets for Snyman. This was how the innings ended for Gillespie. Gillespie goes for a duck.
He hasn't managed to make the scorers work much with that innings.
There should be some runs here. There's just one there. Yes. Tucked off his legs. One run to Lee. Van Vuren is after it.
Yes.
The sweeper picks up. A couple there to... He looked as if he was home to me. Snyman to bowl to McGrath.
Yes.
He's got it into the gap. A single to McGrath. 15 overs are left in the innings. The required run rate is around 8 and over. And that's out. Caught by Snyman.
Brilliant catch. The batsman can't believe he hung on to that.
Australia looked very disappointed with that result. So to sum up then, Namibia win by 120 runs.